I don't claim to be looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Don't forget to check inside.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Bah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about... Dragon.
No, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
You should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One Astin Irileth. This isn't a death.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered. Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? Oh!
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors.
And Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Godman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Keep Red save us. Here he comes again. Very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim. The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon. What are you talking about?
My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. We thought, I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to prepare. We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. She cannot hide from us forever. Do you have news of our quarry? If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about you.
What else could it
My
be?
brother needs a word with you.
Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you
You've
returned
done
to
a great
Whiterun?
service for me and my
That was the
city,
voice of the
Dragonborn.
Greybeards, summoning you.
By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
Centuries, at least.
It's the greatest honor that's
Since
within
Titus
my
sent him
power to
himself
grant.
to summon when he was
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do
All
with
this
us?
standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks. It means you can kill dragons and steal their power. Even speak with a dragon's voice, they say. There hasn't been a Dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar. Maybe we'll meet in the field. Just
I
pray
don't
we're
see
on the
any
same side.
signs of him being this.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. Lead the way.
Don't be so hard on us. I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these graybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business.
Did it? You killed the dragon. Man! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth!
Today, they take away your strength.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Aren't they? I always set some aside. Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
I'm here to buy food, Nazine. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda. Before my ma-and-da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell. And a Nord knows a liar when she sees one.
Woods are that outside the walls. Walk straight in. Can't miss them. Good luck on your hunt. Good day.
Farewell. I spend about the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. See you.
It's always true.
Come see my collection of great
Tavern for supper?
finest trinkets. You'll not find them
And to
like
think
in
I was
old
going to feed
Camelot.
you cabbages and...
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let... Oh, I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need. Take a look. Do come back.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing.
Ulfred,
What of my son?
patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. I'm as much money, you laggard. Oh, we've got the same pride, same honor. Uncivil. It's true, but it's one thing to take pride in battle. For clan, we've got our... Now, if that don't answer your question, then no
Your son,
words.
you've been a good friend to me. That
Bits
means
and
something.
baubles for sale. My husband, you should... Well, that and maybe those... Head up the steps from the... All I can think about is... Those Battleborn. I just... Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story. Please, let's speak privately.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store. Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we met something.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman? I miss the days when the Greymaids and
let's speak
Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
It's a shame, isn't it? Somewhat. When the wounded soldier, as more of the sick and I wish only an end to the fighting. Indeed, the goddess. After all, it is she who brings. This is the disciples of Kin. Of course, not a big death. Kinnareth gives life, and we need. I think if we had, but even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you'll have to deal. It's called Nettlebane. Your spirit. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Yes? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. All right, then.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. Such a thing, surely. Got a lot of steel to shape. Why? Who says I have to? Skyforged steel is my art and honor. The Skyforged steel is all the companions will use. You blind boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. By Izmir's beard, I ain't one for humor. Gods be praised.
You're new here. I don't trust the new. Too confusing for me. And just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Vilkas and our father, even Vigner couldn't remember the companion. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. All right then.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves. Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Men are all... Good afternoon. Hmm?
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. Fun mostly.
Well met, kinsman. What brings you to Whiterun?
Truly?
Ha! By shore, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall, Jorbasker. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharp.
I work for Bellathor, the general goods store.
What is it? Dragons? Watch the skies, traveler. Trouble? Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian. The forge.
Soon, I can almost taste